Hello guys, welcome to another video from PacificStyle.com. I'm in a great mood today. I think spring has finally come to Switzerland, and that means the sun is coming with it. And as my fellow Pacific Islanders out there will know, we love our sun. Right, so today we'll be reviewing mascaras. So we'll be reviewing 5 mascaras. We'll be reviewing these 3 from Maybelline, the Falsies range they came out with, and one from CoverGirl, and also a European brand, Astor, which is French to be specific. Anyway, so let's get started. And the first one is the original Falsies, that one. It's the one with a light blue turquoise-ish band on the neck and the same writing, same color. It's written here in German, but anyway, it's the Falsies, the False Lash Effect mascara from Maybelline. I think Maybelline came out with this either early or mid last year, if I'm correct. Yeah, so I've got this in black. Okay, it is definitely a thicker formula than a lot of mascaras out there. Very thick, very black, and I normally use this as my everyday mascara. I've got it on right now, if you can see. Hope you can actually see that. So yeah, I kind of need volumizing mascaras because I've got thin eyelashes naturally, so I like this for plumping up my lashes. And I know that many people have had problems with this because of the formula being really thick. So a lot of people found that it clumped on their eyelashes, and also people had problems with the brush. I'll show you. Okay, so it's curved. Okay, so the traditional mascara ones are normally straight, but this is actually curved and sort of spoon-like, if you can see that. Okay, when you first use it, the formula can come off quite sticky and wet, but with most mascaras, after like the 3rd to 5th use, the formula sort of like dries, not in a bad way, but like it goes to its, what I would say is the regular formula, because that's how it would be until you like come to the end of the tube. So after it dries down a bit, then you get this consistency. Yeah, and I like this. Because it dries quickly, but it's not too wet. That some formulas, when they're really wet, and you have to keep looking down, or sort of like wait for it to dry, because if you look up, the tips of your lashes will touch like the crease of your eye and leave mascara marks there, which I'm not fond of. I don't know if anyone is. And with this one, I don't get that, because it dries quite fast. And it's not too watery or liquidy, that it's like super wet. No, it's a nice thick formula. I think for most islanders you can get away with wearing this, but if you're like quite fair, it can show up really strongly on your eyelashes. If that's what you want, then great, but if you don't want it to be so obvious, then you probably might want to choose something else, because the formula is super dark. Or yeah, you could go for the brown one. I think it comes in brown, but this formula is super dark, and it will show up. And if you're of my skin tone, or you're naturally brunette, or like medium to dark skin tone, then I think you'd like this and how it shows up in your lashes. I personally prefer dark formulas, like black formulas, because then they actually do something for my lashes. If I use brown formulas, I don't see anything happening there. Anyway, I like this. Good everyday mascara for me. Okay, moving on to the next one is the waterproof version of the original Falsies. So exactly same tube, just a darker metallic blue band on the neck, and the writing same color. Otherwise, same color tube, same curved brush, right? Only difference is this is a waterproof formula, and it can go on really thick. I like it. I bought this because I was going to Fiji, and we all know from the region it's sunny and it's humid there, and a lot of regular mascaras can melt, and then you get like panda eyes or like black smudges around the bottom of your eyes. So that's why I opted to get the waterproof formula, since I fell in love with the original one. Well, I fell in love with what it did to my lashes. And it stood up. I used it every day when I was there. I didn't test it in the water though, because I didn't go swimming. I don't wear makeup when I go swimming, so if there are any of you out there that did try it on when they like got caught in the rain or went swimming or something, let us know how it withstood that test. I did test it in the country's humidity and it stood up very well. I did get like slight smudges at the corner towards the afternoon or the evening, but then honestly I don't know any mascara that doesn't do that, even high-end ones. So I like this. It worked out for me. Formula is really thick, so that can be a challenge to work with. Also, it is super hard to get off. Like the waterproof formula, they weren't kidding when they said it was waterproof. Like, you're not going to get this stuff off with just water, sorry. You're going to need a very good eye makeup remover, and you're going to have to spend some time getting it off your lashes. I had to use good eye makeup remover and sort of like put it onto the cotton bud, hold it to my eye, and then slowly work it off. Okay, the third one is from the same range, the Falsies, but it's the Black Drama. So it has a black band at the neck of the tube and a black lace design on the cap, but exactly same brush. Okay, same brush and everything, and just really thick formula. Like this one, I don't know if you can actually see that, it's really thick. But actually, for me, not much of a difference between these two, between the waterproof version of the original Falsies and the Black Drama. It's the same thickness to me, and the only difference is this one is waterproof and this one isn't. So if you regularly wear waterproof mascara anyway, then I would just stick with this, and you still get the same effect, I would say. When you're having strong eye makeup and you need like a strong lash, then I use the Black Drama. Why I don't use the waterproof formula, like I said, like I only use it when it's summer or when I go to Fiji, because I don't want the makeup melting. But if it's just like regular winter, fall, spring days, and I'm having a smoky eye or strong eye makeup and I want a strong lash, then I use this one, simply because it's so much easier to take off than the waterproof formula. But again, if you normally wear waterproof mascara anyway, I would just stick to the waterproof version of the original Falsies. Yeah, but again, for all three, I love the blackness of it, because it really gives your eyes drama, and it enhances your lashes, you know. Okay, so we come to the fourth mascara, which is this one from CoverGirl. It's the Lash Blast Length. The orange one, there's the orange on the fat one, that's also the Lash Blast, but that's for volume. So this is the lengthening one. So it comes in a skinny yellow tube like that. That's what the brush looks like. Okay. Now, to be honest, when I got this mascara to try out, I was not thrilled with it. Like, it did nothing for me, so I sort of like just left it. And then, but thank goodness I went back and gave it another go. And two things I realized: I made the mistake of buying it in black brown, and like I said, brown doesn't really do much for me, so it didn't really show up. And as for lengthening, it didn't give me any, you know, dramatically long lashes. It did enhance them, but slightly, but like nothing to be all excited about. Like, this isn't the holy grail of lengthening mascaras. It so isn't. as I said before, I'll show you the trick I use to get the most out of these Falsies range, because people were saying that they were clumping and they also had problems with the brush, right? Okay, so my solution to the clumping is this Lash Blast length. I found, like, what I really like about this brush is that it really combs out your lashes. Like, I find that these bristles, the way they've done it, they're able to reach every single lash, you know, up to the smallest, thinnest ones. And so I use this as sort of a lash comb even, or a lash brush. I use it and I just comb out the eyelashes, and I like it because it really feathers it out. After I've combed out my lashes with this and then went over this volumizing one, it worked out great for me. Like, that's how I was able to get that look without the lashes clumping together and looking all spidery. So that's, for me, the secret to getting the most out of these without getting clumps, is to comb the lashes out first with a really good defining mascara, and I like this one. But if you have other lengthening mascaras that define your lashes really well, I would use that as a base before I went over it with these. Most makeup experts, they tell you when you use a mascara, you're supposed to put it to like the base of your lashes and then you wiggle it and then pull up, right? If you use that technique with these Falsies mascaras, you're gonna get clumping, because that's how it happened with me. And the formulas are so thick that if you wiggle the lashes, you bring them in contact with each other, and they're coated with this thick formula, so of course they're going to stick together and get that clumping effect. So I wouldn't use that technique. After combing out with these, you just take these mascaras and put the inner curve part on your lash and then just brush it up, okay? So I like the curve of the brushes, and a lot of people have problems with it. Maybe if you're starting out with mascaras, you know, it can be a bit tricky. But I actually like the idea of it, because it I find it wraps nicely around the lash, like the eyelid, and then like the base of the eyelid. It wraps nicely there, and then you're able to just swoop it up. So I like that. So that brings us to our final mascara, which is this one by Astor, which is a French brand, and it's available all over Europe. I'm not sure if it's available outside of Europe. I will check that up for you. That's what it looks like. It's a gold tube with sort of a flowery design etched into it. Really pretty tube. That's what the brush looks like. I'll open it up for you. So more or less your standard mascara brush, you know, thick, and then tapers off to a thinner end. You can see a bit of the formula there. So it's not a wet formula. Overall, I would say it's a good brush for everyday look. Like, it's not, well, it's called a volume Diva, so you would expect like really thick, luscious, glamorous lashes from the name, but it doesn't give you that. But it's good for day to day. It's easy, just swipe and go. There's minimal clumping with this formula. It's not runny that you have to wait too long for it to dry. The bristles are good. They separate your lashes and manage to, you know, coat a lot of it. But otherwise, I would say it's like an average formula. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our very first mascara review, and we'll be reviewing the next batch soon. And let us know if there are any mascaras you're interested in having us review and try out. And I'm actually looking forward to trying out the new one from Maybelline, the 1x1. I would like to know how that works out, and if I do get it, I'll let you know how it works. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Do give us your feedback in the comments section below, or let us know of any other products you would like us to review. Hope you're having a great day, as I am, and enjoy the rest of your week. Mode.